How are we doing today, Ash Nation? This is King Mo, the Ash Man. Today we are doing another video discussion, video tutorial, whatever you guys want to call it. And today we're doing one of these cigars I always want to smoke. If you guys watch some of my videos, I always talk about I wish if they come up with these short cigar with big massive rings to it, and I end up finding the JFR Lunatic. JFR Lunatic Torch Mad Folk. It is 4 3/4 by a massive 70 ring cigar. This is the JFR Lunatic. You can see, guys, and here's the other one. It's got a dual band JFR Lunatic, and it's a torch, and it's a Mad Folk. It's 4 3/4, 4.75, however you want to put it, by 70 ring. This cigar is massive. This is a big old missile. Should be an Allah against these sizes, but for me, for the king, this is what I always said. I wish if they come up with these shorties with these massive 70, 80 rings, and Lunatic got one, the JFR got one, but we're gonna go ahead and smoke it, see what we think of it. Just before we start, this is, I believe, my 5th one so far. This cigar, it have a triple cap, if you guys could see. This cigar got a triple cap to it. Let me see if I could show it to you guys. 1, 2, 3. Got a triple cap. It have a Nicaraguan natural wrapper, and this cigar with the all the way Nicaraguan binder filler wrappers is all the way nothing, pure Nicaraguan baby. This cigar have the cigar band. It had a dual cigar band, and the cigar band, I love the color of it, the gold, the silver, the design. This cigar band, I hate to say I'm gonna give it excellent. It's could be up there in the fancy, but if it have a little bit more graphic to it, a little bit more detail than just basic symbol, would have been up in the fancy area. But this is just excellent. This cigar got a firm, hard feeling to it. Constructed very well. Cigar, as you guys notice here, this is not an error in the making at the bottom where the wrapper stops and they leave the filler exposed. If you guys see, this is the filler and it's exposed about a good inch. This is not an error in the making. They did this one by design to have a different smoking concept. We're gonna go ahead and talk to you guys more about it. I already smoked it before and everything else. But I just want to point this thing out to you guys. You see, if you guys see at the bottom here, this is where the wrapper ends, and this is where the filler, and the wrapper is about an inch less than the filler. They did this by design to have a different smoking experience and everything else. Well, I give some to my buddies, and he texts me and calls me and say, "Hey, you need to return these cigars. These cigars get a defect in them, The wrapper is just way too short, the filler is exposed, and just wasn't sure you're aware of them. Just go return them, get your money back, I said, I know, I'm aware of it, but go ahead and smoke it and tell me what you think. I don't smell anything to the wrapper. I don't get any hints out of it, and the smell. This cigar feel perfect in the hand. This is perfect for me. Some of you guys might think it's too big. Uh, Perfect in the mouth for me is excellent for me. You know, this is what I like. I'm into these big monster. But some of you might think it's awkward. If you guys like me, twist-minded, sick individual, you know, this is excellent. This is perfect in every shape. Holding it, smoking it in your mouth, whatever you like. This for me is perfect. For you guys might be too much of a jawbreaker, but I do not know what to say, guys. Uh, Overall, the cigar appearance is good. You know, I mean, I just give it good. I don't know. I mean, we'll talk more and more about this. This is a handmade cigar. It's not flavor infused, guys. It's not flavor infused, and it's a handmade. But I'm gonna go ahead and, as I told you guys, I just smoked these before. Will be, I believe, this is my fifth one. It's been sitting in my humidor. This one been sitting in a humidor for almost 2 weeks. I smoked one from day one. I got him. I couldn't wait because I was in love like a kid in a candy land, a kid in a toy land. Just couldn't wait to put my hand on it. Cut it even when I got him out work. Cut it, smoked it right over as soon they delivered it. They got their money. I gave them the check for the product, and I couldn't wait. Cut the thing before even the delivery guy leave, and I would already start smoking it. Well, without any delay, guys, I know I'm gonna be talking too much about it, but as I always, guys, I told you, was first cigar I smoke, if it's for the first time, I like to do a straight cut. I did a straight cut twice. I did a punch cut twice. This time I'm gonna experiment with the V cut. I'm hoping will do it. I don't think it's designed for 70 rings, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try, and hopefully we do not damage the cigar. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm cutting it. If you guys would have watched my live YouTube live Facebook video not too long ago, I talked about it, and I talked about the reason, but we'll talk about it. I feel the thing is gonna go, but we'll see what's gonna happen. You know, I'm just gonna get a good grip out of it, guys. Just give me a second. Let me see. I'm gonna go sideways. I want the cut to be like this. That way, yeah, we'll do it this way. Alright, guys, we did the V cut. You see, guys, the V cut is like a V shape. It open it up, and all that stuff. Let me see if I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, guys, the cold draw, it's feel open. You know, the draws don't seem as restricted, but let's see how this is gonna happen, how it's gonna affect. And I'm not getting any hints of any flavor when I'm doing a dry draw too. I'm not getting anything. Without any delay, we're gonna go ahead and fire it up, and we'll talk to you guys about it. As I told you guys, this is what we're doing here. We usually light up the wrappers. We go around the edge to seal the wrapper to the binder to the filler. But this one here, I have nothing to seal to. I'm actually lighting up the actual filler. And what happens when you light up the filler, when you get down about an inch up, the filler is gonna light up the wrappers and it seal it together, and we'll see what happens. But we're gonna go ahead and use my triple flame torch lighter as a gift for my kids. As you see on it here, written on it, King Mo, the Ashman. It's a nice gift from the kids. I do appreciate it. So far, I do not know why they're bothering up to me. Soon enough, I'll find out if there's gonna be something. You know how kids always. Well, we're gonna go ahead and light it up, guys. as always, you know, I always still gonna go in a circle motion like you doing the normal lighting up technique, and we'll see, guys. You know, if you guys, I'm trying to see if you guys could see. You know, you lighten them up, it feel a little bit different, but we're still gonna light up the actual filler. Go in a circle motion. Need a little bit more. Blow on it. The look is okay. Let's find out. I see a little bit dead spot here and there, but let's smoke and see what happens. Or I could try to see if I could get it to light up, but sometimes the look is lit up, guys. Alright guys, as you see, what we did, we actually lit up the actual filler, guys. But the cigar is gonna burn a little bit different until it seal up, it catch up to the wrappers, then it's gonna take a different tasting and everything else to it. But this cigar, guys, this is, I told you guys, will be my 5th, 6th one. This been sitting in the humidor for the last 2 weeks at least. It's been seasoned. I mean, not enough, but it's been sitting down. Sometimes some cigars I like them to sit more. I left 2. They're gonna be sitting there. I wrote the dates on it. It's gonna be sitting there for at least a month or 2. I'm gonna smoke them later and see. In a minute we'll talk more about it. But guys, what I noticed from the beginning, this cigar, what they call it, exposed, I think, naked, however you want to use the term, because the actual filler is exposed, but it's not covered. They might call it like a naked cigar at the beginning. What I noticed from the beginning, guys, the cold draw were open. When we lit it up, guys, the draw, it feel a little bit smoother. Let me see what I had here, guys. Draw, easy, smooth, tight, hard, hard. It feel this is smooth. Look at the smoke output and the smoke output from the beginning, guys. Look how perfect it is. Plenty of smoke output. This is what I noticed with all the 4 of them I smoked, the 5th one, they all have excellent smoke output. The issue I run into, guys, with them is okay, first thing, this, guys, as I told you, this got a natural Nicaraguan wrapper. Get this light natural coloring to it. Filler and binder is all Nicaraguan seeds, tobacco. This goes between $9 and $11 a stick, depend how you buy them. If you buy them, the more you buy them, the bigger quantity, the cheaper the price will be, as always. Let's talk about what, I mean, I could get down to it, guys. I was really disappointed by the JFR Lunatic Torch Matte Folk, the 475 by 70 or the 4 3/4 by 70, however you guys want to look at it, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't impressed with the burn line. you know, the you see guys, or let's talk about it. Look at this is here. Look at the burn line. The burn line and all the four I smoked, or the fifth I smoked, the five of them, they all were the burn were whacked and even. Sometimes they never leveled up, they never evened up. I had to do touch up to them if I want them to look as perfect as I want them, but it's something I don't want to keep working that hard on smoking my cigar. I want to sit down, enjoy it, relax, drink my coffee, my juice, whatever I like to drink, or whatever you guys like to pair it with. But this is the thing I don't like. But this is why I experiment with all these. When I did the straight cut, I noticed the draw was way open, whacked, just too easy, the draw. I figure maybe that's why the cigar wasn't burning correctly, because there is no effort to it, nothing, but just wasn't perfect at all. Now when I did the punch hole, I did the smallest hole I could do, like I did a smaller hole, like this is, you see this hole guys here, this is, I did this hole, and it made the draw a little bit better, but still the cigar did not burn any better. It burned a little bit better, but it's still, the burn line were whacked. I still had to do a touch up to it, but that's why I'm experiment with the V cut. Usually the V cut, it open up the cigar. It's similar to the straight cut, but when a V cut, you only cut in a certain area. For you are inhaling, whatever you're puffing, the cigar gonna come in a certain area similar. But we'll see if this gonna give me a different feeling, different burn when we'll talk more about it. But as of right now, if you guys can see, the filler is starting to catch up to the wrappers, and we'll see it's gonna start lighting up the wrappers. And so far, I'm not getting that much of hint of any flavor. Alright guys, here's what I was talking about. Look guys, look at the burn. I mean, look how whacked it is guys. The ash look okay. It's not solid, it's loose. The ash is loose, but the ash coloring, it get the silvery color with black streak to it. It's like a charcoal coloring to it. But this is what I'm talking about, the ash. This cigar, guys, got a perfect aroma to it, perfect smoke output. And the flavor, the taste of the smoke, guys, the taste of the stick. You get a mixed tasting to it, guys. It tastes like earth wood, pepper, and even tastes like a dark coffee. You get this dark roasted coffee, I guess, however you want to call it, plus a hint of fruit to it. A hint of fruits, but the fruit is not making it in any way taste any sweet at all. It's just giving it a perfect taste to it, but the only thing I'm disappointed with the burn line. The burn line is just ridiculous. I mean, this cigar, I smoked the JFR Lunatic, the 770. I didn't have that issue. Actually, I love that one. I reviewed it. It's on my YouTube, guys. I'm in love with that one. That's why I said I wish if they come with a smaller one. Now they have different style than the Mad Folk. Maybe I will go ahead and try something else and I have a different experience. But with this one, this is what I'm saying, guys. See how it's burning from one side more than the other. It's running hot. You know, the whole cigar is running hot. I mean, I'm not overdoing the puffing on it, but you know, I just don't want to touch it up to. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you go ahead and touch up your smoke, guys, but you just don't want to be overdoing it. Just take the joy out of it. And this is what I had. I mean, I sit down to smoke and enjoy. It's just took the enjoyable out of smoking if I'm gonna have to keep touching up the smoke to make it even up. I mean, as I told you guys, the taste of the cigar is perfect. I get a taste of the earthwood, pepper, black roasted coffee, black coffee with a hint of fruit, and it's not too sweet at all, guys. It's just the flavor with all of them, guys. I did is constant. From the beginning to the end, halfway through, everything, guys. The flavor was just perfect. The aroma is pleasant. Smoke output is great. The ash is okay, you know. I mean, it's good ash, you know, but it's not solid. Like you see, guys, is on the looser side. Get a dual band, and we're getting close enough to take the first band because it's gonna burn if I keep, you know. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take the first band and continue on smoking it. But you guys, this is the torch. You see, guys, the band look excellent, guys. I mean, I got plenty of them so far. I collect them, as you guys know by now, and I mean, I'm in love with it. This cigar got a good smoke, no aftertaste to it, guys. Nothing at all. I mean, this is. Despite it's a 4 3/4, 4.75 cigar with a 70, it's a slow burning, guys. This is gonna give you a good, I mean, hour and a half at least, guys. You know, it's gonna give you a good hour and a half of smoking the stick. Enjoyable if you enjoy it, but for me, I did not enjoy it. I mean, let me rephrase. I did enjoy the stick, but I did not enjoy my time. It wasn't relaxing because I was disappointed with the burn line, how the burning is, what the burn line wasn't even. I had to touch it up here and there. I just do not like to overdo it. I found myself doing it more than usual, but that's why I just did not care for the stick. I'll be honest with you guys, I did not care for it, and I smoked 6 by now, and I already made my mind from maybe the 3rd one. But as always, guys, today I'm pairing it with, I'm not doing no coffee, I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm doing actual juice. Trying to see if it's gonna affect the taste and all of the stick. I'm doing carrot, 100% carrot juice. Go MSU, green for life. I had a good sip of the juice. We're gonna go ahead and take a puff or two and see if still, guys, I don't taste any different flavor. I don't taste no flavor change. I don't taste anything. The effect of the juice, it did not affect the smoke. And it's still, guys, this cigar is constructed. I don't know if I'm gonna get it well constructed, guys. I mean, the cigar appearance look good. The cigar wrapper look good. The band is excellent. The smoke output is a lot. The aroma is perfect. The flavor, the notes is constant, well balanced. Everything is top notch except the burn line. I just do not like this wacky burning. I do not have to overdo the touch up to it, and all that stuff, guys. But guys, beside this, guys, as I told, this Nicaraguan all the way around, because it goes between $9 and $11 a stick. I'm not gonna keep talking more about it. I was very disappointed. I was looking forward to get one of these smaller stick, 4.5, 3.5 by 70, 80 rings, and I found one, but I'm disappointed. But this is not gonna discourage me from keep looking for the perfect small stick for the king to smoke and enjoy. But this cigar, guys, I will not go out of my way to buy again. Someone hand me a stick, I will smoke it. But I will not, personally, I will not smoke it again. But if someone handed me one, out of courtesy, out of respect, out of anything, whatever you want to call it, I will smoke it, and I know I will enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed everything about it, except it's not relaxing. I'm not sitting here enjoying my movie, my drink, watching my buddy Max sleeping and snoring here. It's just, I'll be honest with you guys, if you guys into these wackety whack, go for it. But what I noticed, guys, if you straight cut it, I did not care for it. If you bunch hole it, was okay. With the V cut, I'm getting a little bit better with this cigar with V cut in it, but it's still the wackety whack of the burn line. The ashes is good, loose ash, charcoal, silvery with black streaks to it, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and flick the ash, roll it, and see if I could show you. This cigar, guys, is running hot. I'll be honest with you, it's just hot all the way to here. But maybe that's the reason it's burning too fast from the inside, or burning a little bit from the inside before it catch up to the outside and allowing it not to burn right. But it's still a slow burning cigar. It's good smoke. It's a long burning, guys, but with that, I'm gonna end up this. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out. I'm not gonna continue smoking it, to be honest with you guys. I'll give this one 3 star. I think I'm even being generous here. 3 star, I think I'm way over being too generous, just because of the size and everything else. I like the aroma and everything else about it. The taste, the constant mixing of the flavor. I mean, everything is perfect. I just did not care for this burning whack thing, and this is a big deal for me, you know, because I always wanted a bigger stick. Give it a 3 star and being too generous about it. I won't buy it again. I won't smoke it again. I know I told you guys I still have 2 sticks sitting in my humidor. They'll be there for a minute or two. Somebody my friends come over, I will be more than happy to give them some to try. And beside that, guys, there's really nothing else I'm gonna say about it, other than say I'm just disappointed with this JFR Lunatic Matte Torch 4 3/4 by 70. We're gonna go ahead, guys, end it up. This King Mo the Ash Man. Check out the website, guys, kingmo.com. Ash on, keep it up, Ash Nation. Until next cigar discussion, next cigar review. Here you go, guys. Tell me if I was too harsh on the cigar. I looked in the internet, I really couldn't find anything about it to see if any other people have the same issue I had. But I really don't know if it's me. I had a bad batch, but I got a box of 10. 5, 6 of them all doing the same. I found it hard to believe all the bad rolled up one in the bin in my box. It could be. I don't know. But I'm not gonna go experiment and buy again just to see if to prove myself if I'm wrong or right. I'm just not doing it again. You take care of yourself, guy. Take care. This